Alrighty. So welcome to Tribal Council number 7. Courtney, can you
Yeah, I was just
welcome to Tribal Council number 7 with the Bataka tribe. So let's get to some questions. So first, I'm actually going to come to Courtney. So before we really get into this round, I want to talk about your thoughts of now being the only original Takari on this tribe with the departure of Daniel.
I mean, that would scare anyone. It scares me. And also with Daniel leaving and then RT getting voted out, there's only 3 remaining Takari members. So it really makes you kind of think about the future.
Okay, so I'll swing over to Luke. So when Daniel left, what was really like the morale of the tribe?
I mean, like, I guess it's like it's half timing and half luck, but we'll all be united, and we'll get it right.
Did he freeze for anyone else or just me?
You were the only one that was frozen for me.
Me or Luke?
Jordan, you.
Luke, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Like half is just luck, and timing. But we'll be united.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. All right. So, Serena, with morale kind of being a little low, I guess, after Daniel left, was it a relief to win the Rap Battles Challenge last round?
Yeah, it was very nice to win. It was definitely a bummer to have lost him. I wish that we had the opportunity to get to know him more. But yeah, we slaughtered them, and that was fun. And I think I'm going to start a rap career after this.
Perfect. Sorry, my mom won't leave me alone. She's now texting me because I told her I was busy. So, anyways, so who to go to? So, Joe, coming into this round, you all must have really been on a high heading into Breakthrough. How was it when you all found out that you lost?
It was hard. Like, we feel like we're all trying our hardest and really pushing through on that challenge. And then, I mean, there was the hope that we could make it through this post-swap period, like, just winning. And so, with a loss, that's obviously not going to happen. So, it feels like with the new swap, you're getting to know a new tribe, and now the game really started once we lost that challenge, I think. So.
Okay. So, Brent, was it like a big scramble after results were posted?
Kind of. I mean, like, different people will have different strategies throughout the game depending on where your social game is at that point. So I'd say for certain people there were scrambles, but for others, not so much, I guess. Sheldon, get out of here. Come on.
Okay, so Edwin, do you think there's anything else that you all could have done during the challenge to kind of help you not lose?
Definitely, we could have been a lot more organized. We could have set people up to work on the separate sections in sort of smaller groups, and we could have posted them all somewhere together, either in the Skype chat or like a Google Doc early, just anywhere, just organize it a lot better. I think we could have cut those necessary 10 minutes off.
Okay, so Hunter, this tribe's kind of split, with it being 4 original Bataka, 2 Celebia, and then 1 Takari left. So with you being a part of those 2 original Celebia, is that worrisome for you tonight?
I wouldn't say it worries some. It worries me a shit ton. It almost feels like your hands are tied and you just kind of have to sit and play the waiting game and just see who the 4 Batakas decide to pick off. I hope I've done enough to stay in the game. But yeah, there's not much you can do besides sit around and wait.
Okay, so I'm going to go to Serena, because obviously off the flip side of Hunter, there's 4 original Bataka, and as he just said, like, you kind of have to wait to see who the original Bataka are going to pick off. How does that make you feel? Is there truth to that statement?
I mean, yeah, theoretically there's 4 of us, but I don't know everything that happens all the time. I don't know who's like becoming best friends when I'm not around. And I mean, things could definitely go a way that is not like predictable for me or for the 4 people, I guess.
Okay, so Courtney, we kind of touched on this earlier with just like the lack of Takari in the game. As the game progresses, does that make you a little nervous knowing that there's only 3 of you left in the game?
Not really, because this is an ever-changing, ever-evolving game. And let's be honest, who has seen a season of Survivor where like original tribes meet up at the merge and everyone's all happy to be back together and they all vote together? That never happens, because you make friendships along the way, and everything can change.
Okay, awesome. So, Brent, do you think the tribe's more unified after this vote?
Yeah, I guess so. I think that with merge coming sooner rather than later, we had to discuss what would be the best options moving forward, and I think we've all kind of come up with the right choice. So I think that we're going to be pretty unified going forward.
Okay, so Hunter, Brent kind of said that he thinks that this is going to unify the tribe. Do you think that this tribal divides a line in the sand for some people on the tribe instead of just being a big unified group of 6?
I mean, let's see if people lie to each other. I think I know what's going to happen tonight, but hell, you usually go into a tribal thinking one thing and something completely opposite could happen. So, I mean, as long as no one lies to people, then I definitely think it'll be an okay tribe after this. But if there's a blind side somewhere, then hell, shit's going to shake up, So I guess you'll be able to tell after the vote.
Okay, so Luke, Hunter just said that you'll kind of be able to see after the vote. So do you think there's going to be any fallout with tonight's vote?
I'm not surprised. Not everything lasts, but we'll get it right.
Okay. So Joe, do you think tonight's going to be a straight up vote then, with kind of what everyone else has been saying?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's hopefully going to be unanimous. Like, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. I know it looks kind of like the Batakas are like on top, and they are, but I don't think that stops some of the slower peons from getting in and hopefully becoming part of that united group moving into a merge. So.
Okay, so Edwin, with talks of a potential merge coming up, what do you think is more important for you at this point in the game, looking at your individual game, pushing towards the merge, or looking at the game from a tribe standpoint?
What's most important to me is I just want to have the 6 people that remain in this tribe right now be solid together. And then if we can do that, then hopefully we can convince someone from the other tribe to swing over here, maybe. Like, we all have potential connections, and if we remain solid to each other, we have a chance.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything that they would like to say before we get to voting? No? All right, guys, I'm going to ask that you put your hands up, and I'll call you all one-on-one on Skype.
Are y'all okay with me eating while I have my hands up? It's so rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Serena, pick up. All right. You guys can drop your hands now if you want. Courtney, could you mute?
Oh my god.
There's just such bad echo.
Can't you like mute me?
Oh yeah, I can do that. You're right. Okay. I have the votes. Once the decision is read, it is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? All right, guys, let's get to it. First vote. Joe. Second vote. Courtney. Third vote. Courtney. Fourth vote. Joe. It's 2 votes Joe, 2 votes Courtney, 3 votes left. Fifth vote. Joe. Sixth vote. And the 7th person voted out of Power Dominica. Joe. Joe, if you have anything to say, now would be the time.
How could you? No, I'm just kidding, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, I feel like such an idiot.
Joe,
No,
the tribe has spoken.
like,
Oh,
It's time for you to go.
you're never getting all my idol clues.
And with that, you are down to 6. Tree mail coming shortly.